You won't believe how many miles this truck has on it. Before I show you the awesome truck in this video, don't forget you can win this awesome truck at ChevyDudeStore.com. This week is the last week to get entries. We're doing 10x entries and we're helping out an amazing charity. This is a 2015 GMC Z71 4x4 crew cab standard box with a Dirty Max engine. Whew, that is a mouthful, and I'm excited to bring you this truck on Walk Around Wednesday. I've told you guys I'm gonna do non-GM, non-Chevy. I'm just gonna wanna show you guys some really awesome vehicles that I come in contact with, and I've got a couple of them coming up that's gonna be really awesome. Hey, before I get into this vehicle, I started a Discord server, the link's in the description. Let's talk about this video because it's gonna be a fun one. But for now, I'm gonna walk you around this 2015 GMC Duramax truck, and this thing's got a whole heck of a lot of miles, but I just drove it for a few minutes and wow, does this thing drive good with the amount of miles it has on it. We're gonna start right here because these mirrors are absolutely, these are the old school mirrors and they don't do everything that the new ones do, but they do enough. They're manual out, as you can see as I'm trying to push there. You have the turn signal in them right there. But the new mirrors that we have on the trucks, they have this nice bright light that's right here, and it is amazing on how much it lights up when you turn that thing on back there to see. And moving on to the inside of the truck, I mean, it's a lot like a Silverado. We got leather seats, we got power driver's seat, we got automatic lights, we got four-wheel drive, we got integrated trailer brake, which is super nice to have when you have a big trailer in the back, so that way it stops. Tilt telescoping steering wheel, we got heated steering wheel. And for the person who was in this truck so much, this heated steering wheel was probably super nice to have because I love the heated steering wheel in my car, and it's just now it's something that I can't do without. And one of the cool things that I love about the GMC is the red lights that we have on everything. I'm not going to show you the mileage yet, but yes, look at the red lights. I love the red lights on here. And then this is what's called the Intellilink System, which is basically the same as MyLink on Chevrolet. They just name it something different. They put round icons on there. But yeah, I mean, you got the old school nav, which, you know, it's not really needed anymore because we got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But this being a little bit older vehicle, I don't think there's anything over here. There's no Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on this one, so that nav is kind of important. And then down here, pretty much similar to what we see nowadays, we got heated seats over here, dual climate control, we got power pedals, which we do miss on the current generation Silverado. We got engine exhaust brake, I should say exhaust brake, not engine brake, exhaust brake, which is really awesome that it works like an engine brake or a Jake brake on a semi. Parking sensors and a jellyfish launcher. We gotta have the jellyfish launcher. It's so important. You know, someone's in the left lane up here and you just want to kind of get them out of the way. You hit this button, jellyfish is going right out there on their back window. And then they're really confused. Is like, is that a jellyfish on our window? We're in Indiana. It's really weird. The color on this beast, GMC calls iridium. Now, it's the exact same color as tungsten metallic on Chevrolet. And this is really an awesome color, and it's a very fun color because it does have a lot of metal flake in there, as you can see as I'm using my iPhone light. It's a great color, especially if you want to try to keep this thing clean, because it's extremely important to keep your truck looking nice. Before the tailgate war started, we have the easy lower tailgate, which is super awesome to have. And you can see that they used the bed as a truck, but they didn't pull anything with a gooseneck or fifth wheel. It looks like they pulled with a bumper, so nothing crazy there. So that means this truck has not seen the most that can pull, because you can get more out of a gooseneck and fifth wheel than you can on that bumper pull. Looks like we got a little damage there, nothing too bad. Gonna need some tires on this bad boy, but everybody wants to complain about like how Chevrolet does their rust proofing and, you know, that wax that you have under here. So when I'm about to show you the mileage on this, you're going to see that it's pretty impressive that what Chevrolet does, it does not really affect us. Surface rust like we have here, this isn't a big deal. I know the comment section is going to blow up that this is unacceptable and blah, 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 but that's not real that bad. And then up here you see, I'll show you the rest of the frame rails, but yeah, nothing crazy underneath here. There's the springs, they look good. The muffler, exhaust system over there, all that stuff, it's not that big of a deal. And this just kind of furthermore is the proof to the pudding that you don't need to do rust proofing or undercoating to vehicles anymore because the technology is simply amazing. Now, one big improvement that they made on the current generation trucks over this truck is the back seat room. Now there is a whole lot of room in this truck that you can kind of get everything going, but I'm telling you, the new trucks, there's so much more room in the second row seat. And I gotta admit that I like the forward facing glass, or the sliding glass. He's messing me up back there. The sliding window right here is so much better than having this back glass, because if you got something long, you can kind of put it through here and get it up into the cab and not have to get an 8-foot bed. Now I've kept you in suspense all of this time, so check this out right here. Yes, this truck has 282,536 miles on it. Now this thing is not the highest mileage truck that I've ever sold. I actually have a 1,000,000-mile truck that I sold. I did a video on it. Don't look for it, don't watch it, it's so horrible. It was a Facebook Live video, it was early on in my career on YouTube. I uploaded it, and yeah, that was a bad mistake. Don't go watch it.
Chevrolet in Louisville, Kentucky.
Don't go watch it. Please don't watch it. Now just listen to this engine purr. There is nothing wrong with this 282,000-mile engine. And I know a lot of you are saying this. That sumbug's just getting broke in. That thing, there's nothing wrong with that. I can go another 1,000,000 miles with that thing. That's exactly right. Looking underneath this thing, it looks absolutely awesome. No issues, nothing crazy. I guess this is maybe crazy right here. They lost the cap to the windshield wiper fluid, so they just put a plastic bag, zip tied it. I mean, they use zip ties on the Mars rover. I mean, they put zip ties on Mars. Zip ties in trucks is perfectly fine. He's over there recording me. Stop recording me. I'm trying to do walk around Wednesday, bub. And then there's a little hole so they can put a funnel in here and like fill it up. That's awesome engineering. And I don't even think someone like Mark Rober could come up with an engineering feat like this. Now, my speculation is that when you break the cap on the windshield wiper fill, that you have to buy the whole windshield wiper fluid fill bottle to get that cap. That's just the way it is. So looking a little bit more up here, there's nothing crazy. This kind of needs to be glued on a little bit, but everything looks up here correct. And I've been saying, this is not an L5P. What? I've been saying L5P this entire time, and it's not an L5P. Yeah, this is an LML. This is what happens when you're selling cars for 21 years and you're excited about current technology like the L5P has. The LML is a fantastic engine as well. And it just goes back to telling you exactly what happened in 2015 with the last couple years of the LML, that this is a strong engine. But it's not an L5P, it's a LML. My bad. I'm just gonna leave it in here so you guys know that I'm having a little bit of fun, and we're having fun on Walk Around Wednesday. So furthermore on this LML 2015 GMC Sierra 2500 Z71 with the Duramax engine in it, yes, it's absolutely awesome because you got the front park sensors here. I think I said it earlier, this needs tires. You got chrome wheels, you got the mirror caps, or the mirrors, the trailer mirrors. You got some vent shades up here. The steps look amazing. There's nothing crazy back here except for the buffers. The detailer's got wax on the plastic there. But this is an amazing engine and an amazing truck as well. But did you know, I'm gonna be factual here. I'm gonna be factual. Do you know why this tip looks like this? I'm told that the exhaust on this truck can come out up to 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. So their patented technology has got that little vent back there, so that way when you pull up at a stoplight and there's a Prius next to you, that exhaust doesn't come out and melt the bumper on that Prius. And of course, when you're driving down the road, that's the perfect thing for wind and cool air to go into, and it just comes out real nice and cold, I guess, so to speak. It is kind of warm. Oh yeah, it's warm. All right, I think that is all the fun I can have today on Walk Around Wednesday. Let's talk about it down in the comment section, or join the Discord server and you can laugh at me there too.